Welcome to a battle report featuring Orks versus Necrons in a 1,000-point game. We'll start off looking at my Orks. I brought Wazdak Gutmech. He's a special character that allows me to take Biker Boys as a troop choice. So I've got 5 Biker Boys plus a Knob with a Power Claw and a Boss Pole. Next up, there's a squad of 12 regular boys with Shootas. They're led by a Knob with a Power Claw and are in a truck with a big Shoota. Next up, we have a squad of Burnas. They're led by a mech with a custom Mega Blasta, and they're loaded into the battle wagon with a kill cannon and a Deff rolla. Decided to leave it open top. Lastly, there's a squad of 10 Ludas. On to Les's Necrons. He's brought 2 squads of 9 warriors, led by a Lord with a Resurrection Orb, Mind Shackle Scarabs, and Staff of Light loaded into Ghost Arcs. He's also brought a squad of 9 Immortals, led by a Overlord with a Resurrection Orb, Mind Shackle Scarabs, and War Scythe. And not pictured is a squad of 5 Scarabs. On to the roll to see who goes first. Necrons get 2, Orks get 6, so the Orks get their choice. So the table setup, we went with a mission of Seize Ground with a setup of Pitched Battle. As the Ork player, I opted to go first. The blue tokens there are the objectives. So that's from the Necron point of view. And then we just get one quick view of the table from the side. On to see if Les can steal the initiative, and he rolls a 5. Very close, but not quite there. So on to Orks turn 1. So I start off by moving the battle wagon 6 inches, so I can continue to fire the cannon. Move my bike squad up. And move the truck up and around the building, trying to get as much cover as I can from there. Onto the shooting phase. The kill cannon's going to shoot at the Scarabs. Managed to get a direct hit. Looking for anything but 2s, or anything but 1s, and get 5 hits. Because their strength doubles out their toughness, they are gone. Now the Ludas are going to target the Ghost Arc. They roll a d3 to figure the number of hits. They get 2 shots each, so that's 18 shots. Of those, 8 of them hit. I needed 6s to glance. So I got 2 glancing hits. And of those, I've got a vehicle destroyed. Now we didn't capture this on film. Now the truck's going to target the squad of Immortals. So I need 5s to hit. So I got 2 hits and 2 wounds. And Les makes both of his saves. Next up, Wazdak is going to attack the Ghost Arc with his Daka Cannon. So he gets 1 hit and 1 glancing hit, which with the 3 brings it down to a 1, and the Living Metal on the Ghost Arc negates that attack. So next on to Les's turn. So he's going to move the Ghost Arc up a bit so he won't get any auto hits against it. He's also going to move up the Necron Immortals to get a better range of fire, get a better view of firing. I'm also going to move out the warriors from the destroyed Ghost Arc. I think we actually misinterpreted this, and we actually did it as a immobilized, not as destroyed. That's why we didn't force it to evacuate at the end of the turn. So now he's, because it didn't move, he's able to he disembark and then move normally. So he's moving his warriors forward. Next up, the warriors are going to target the truck. Only 2 one was within range, so he got 2 shots and 1 hit that wasn't able to glance or penetrate. Next up, the Immortals are going to target the bike squad. Now they can only reach Wazdaka, so they've managed, and only 3 of them are within range. So he's got 6 shots, of which 5 hit. There were 4 wounds. I managed to save 2 of those, so we left Wazdaka with only 1 wound. So that brings us to the end of turn 1. Here's a quick look at the table as it stands. The bikes are holding the 1 objective, but it's still very early in the game. And you see the Necrons moving towards a couple of the other ones. Click on the link for part 2 to see how this battle continues. Will the Orks steamroller the Necrons, or will the Necrons' shootiness cause the boys no end of pain? And as with all YouTube videos, we always ask you to subscribe and like so we know that people are watching them and want more of them. And as always, any comments, suggestions, recommendations are always welcome.